What's up, guys? Welcome back to Veteran Aquatics. My name is Dylan, and today we're going to talk about Caradina shrimp, their requirements, and their care. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We passed 5K. A quick thank you to everybody that subscribed. It's been a little over 3 years since I started this channel, and I'm beyond grateful for all the support that I've seen. I did miss the video on Tuesday, but today's Thursday, so you know what that means. It is time for a new video. So I will see you in a minute. So let's talk Caradina shrimp. So these are Black Galaxy. These are Crystal Reds with one golden bee. If you guys didn't know, crystal red shrimp can throw golden bee shrimp because crystal reds are a bee shrimp. And somewhere in here, there's one. These are black fancy tigers. Also a descendant of crystal shrimp. They come from tangerine tigers and black crystal shrimp being combined. So these guys are new. I know you haven't seen them. I just got them in yesterday. And they're absolutely stunning. I actually have more black tigers coming. And you'll see a bunch of plants. These are the plants that are for sale. If you haven't already, check out my band. I will leave a link in the description down below. Alright, so Caradina shrimp. They're gorgeous. They're some of the nicest shrimp that you can get. They're also pricey. And they're a lot harder to care for than something like a cherry shrimp or a blue dream or an orange sun-kissed. So I'm just going to walk you through these setups so you kind of get an idea of what's going on. So these are 10-gallon tanks. There's a light. They are all run by sponge filters. Sponge filters are definitely what I would recommend, or a matin filter for Caradina or any kind of shrimp for that matter. They don't get sucked up into it. It lets lots of surface area for them to feed on. And you know, you'll see them all day long all over the sponge. You can see the one back there and the other one that's right next to it. Alright, you'll also notice that there is aqua soil. This is the fluval aqua soil. So the reason this is in here is because Caradina shrimp like the pH pretty low. The aqua soil helps not buffer, sort of, the pH and drops it to about 6.6. These tanks are also filled with RO water or reverse osmosis water. There are some small RO units, and it's the one that I'm using. I think it's called Aqua Buddy or RO Buddy on Amazon for like 50 or 60 bucks. So you'll hook it up to your faucet. You'll put the wastewater line in the sink or outside to drain, and you will get water that is just pure water. It removes all the TDS. It removes the GH, the KH, everything. So you can't have just pure RO water. But again, they do like it soft. This is Shrimp King Bee Salt. Again, you can get this on Amazon. So what you'll do is you'll get your bucket of RO water, and then you will go ahead and mix this into the water. Now you're shooting for a TDS of about 100 before you put it in the tank. So when you mix it, you will use our handy dandy little Inkbird TDS meter. So what this is going to do is we'll stick it in the water and it'll measure our TDS. So when you get 100 out of the bucket and then you put it into the tank, it'll go up about 15. We're shooting for 110. And as you can see, this tank is right there at about 100 to 111, kind of depending on where it sits. So right there's 108, so that's about perfect. Again, you can buy this on Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. Great little investment. It's got a thermometer on it. It'll tell you your TDS. Another thing with these shrimp is they do not like enormous changes. So huge water changes are no-no. I would say no more than 10 to 15% every week or two. And you want to try to have the water as temperate as possible. I'm currently making more RO water to top these tanks off. But I'm going to leave the water sit in the bucket in the fish room so it can get up to temperature. Large temperature fluctuations Large water parameter fluctuations will stress these guys out and can kill them. These guys are a lot more sensitive than your standard neocaradina cherry shrimp, but they are killer. So that golden bee there is probably getting ready to molt, and these guys have been molting a lot. That's just some leftover food. You can see right there is a molt, and the shrimp eat it. It's a good source of calcium for them. So after they molt, you'll see their colors get like really bright. So like you see that one right there, that one is a freshly molted crystal red, and a really good representation of a crystal red. So their colors will get really nice and bright, and they do that when they're getting ready to spawn, essentially. So the females will get saddles. It's kind of hard to see on these Caradina because they are not quite see-through, but they'll get little yellow saddles, and what that tells me is the female has started to develop eggs. So they'll molt, and then they will have their eggs, and then one of the male shrimp will come by and on his side fertilize those eggs. The female will carry those eggs for about 25 to 30 days before they hatch into shrimplets. You'll also see lots of plants in here. They do like plant cover. You'll see there's some catappa leaves. Leaves are good. They help release tannins in the water. They help keep the water soft. And chala wood. Chala wood is amazing for these shrimp, and I would say a requirement as well. It helps, trap food. It grows biofilm, and you'll see shrimp climbing on the log all of the time. So again, sponge filter, plants. There's some catappa leaves under the plants, the fluval aqua soil, and chala wood. For these guys, again, the TDS is about 100. We want to keep the GH and KH between 1 and I'd say 6, which if you're making RO water, it will be, because an RO unit is a triple stage filtration that removes everything from the water. Absolutely everything. And that's kind of your basic care guide for Caradina. Temperatures, I would say 68 to 74. They don't like it too warm, a little bit cooler than your tropical fish tanks. Watch your nitrates, watch your ammonia. They don't like it. They are sensitive, like I said, to any fluctuations in water parameters, temperatures, anything like that. It can stress them out, and it can and will kill them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. A nice short little informative video on keeping Caradina. Again, they're some of the nicest shrimp you can find, some of the nicest shrimp you can buy. They're also pricey, but something that I think is really rewarding to keep and something I'm very excited to get further into. Again, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and as always, I will see you next time.